Good day. My name is Craig Ebert, President of the Climate Action Reserve, and on behalf of our incredible staff and our superb board of directors, I welcome all of you to the 19th Annual North American Carbon World Conference, with the Climate Action Reserve celebrating its 20th anniversary. It is our pleasure to begin this conference on Earth Day 2021, and it seems only appropriate that this year's virtual format has given us the opportunity to attract a truly international audience. In addition to great participation across North America, we welcome a record number of attendees from Europe, Asia, Australia, and South America. COVID-19 has occupied our attention for over a year now, and while it seems that humanity may finally be getting a handle on the situation, with particular emphasis on may, the same cannot be said for the climate crisis. Humanity is not acting with the sense of urgency required to salvage the beautiful planet we have known in our lifetimes. As just one example, here it is 2021, and the world is still hoping that COP26, whenever it happens, will deliver the rulebook for Article 6 of the Paris Agreement, signed in 2015, which everyone understands is not sufficient to solve the climate crisis. 6 years and counting, my friends. The IPCC has been very clear. To limit global warming to an acceptable level of risk of 1.5 degrees Celsius, global emissions need to decline by 45% by 2030 and reach net zero by about 2050. Think of that, a 45% global decline in the next 9 years. Does anyone really believe we are on that pathway today? Can we get there? I believe it is possible, but action must be accelerated now. I have been involved in climate policy discussions since the late 1980s, and perhaps the most gratifying development has been the shift from asking ourselves, how are we going to get there, to how do we invest in the solutions we now have? That is not to say humanity has figured out all the answers, but fundamental options like how to green an electrical grid, how to provide low, no carbon options for transportation, employ nature-based solutions, reduce emissions from industrial and agricultural processes, just to name a few, are available today and ready to be scaled to global dimensions. This is where all of you come in. I know you have been active in getting your clients and colleagues to take action. NACW is proud to provide the venue for all of you to hear about the latest policy and technological developments, discuss the challenges and opportunities for enhancing your business or service offerings, meet new connections, perhaps most importantly, reinvigorate all of your efforts to make a difference. Because that is what you are doing, taking action and driving ambition. The time for only talk is past. Of course, there will continue to be a need to explore and refine humanity's approach to mitigating the climate crisis. But those talks cannot come at the expense of action. Let discussions continue, but most critically, let's follow a few simple principles. First, demand that nations and companies act now. There is no cause for further delay. We need tens of trillions of dollars of investment in saving our climate and our way of life, and we need it now. Second, all possible strategies for reducing emissions must be on the table, from direct emission reductions to nature-based solutions to offsets to whatever. Humanity does not have the luxury of staging its response to the climate crisis. Third, let's accept the fact that we all have different ideas about the best path forward, but let's support all good faith efforts to reduce emissions. Of course, we will make mistakes along the way, but that pales in comparison to the mistake we are collectively making today by doing so little, so slowly. And finally, let's not criticize any company or nation for a good faith effort. We don't have time for recriminations. Complaining about past actions is counterproductive. Of course, let's continue to work to improve our collective actions, but with the goal of accelerating ambition, not retarding it. I believe we are tantalizing close to unleashing a level of global investment in saving our planet unlike anything the world has ever seen before. But we must seize the day. Our children and grandchildren fear the world they are inheriting from us. Let's put those fears to rest. Enjoy NACW, be constructive, and let's make a difference. Thank you.